What's up, hippie gang? Back again. It's the Tactical Hippie. Thanks for watching the channel. Today we're going to be doing something kind of cool. We're going to be taking this here rifle and we're going to be taking it down to a gunsmith, and we're going to have him take a look and give me an appraisal, as well as take a look at some of the damage that is on it. And we're going to be going ahead and doing that today. And I appreciate you all, you guys watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you when we get to the place. All right, today we're talking to Nick. Nick, how you doing today?
All right, how are you?
I'm doing great. All right, so we've got a rifle I'm going to show you. This is my grandfather's rifle. He fought in World War II. He was in the Navy. He was also an elder of my tribe, which is the Odawa, Little Traverse Bay Band of Odawa Indians up in Michigan. And you know, so when he left me this rifle in his will. Want to have you take a look at it and see what you think about it to start. So let me grab it real quick.
All right.
And I have a few things that I know about it, and then we'll go from there. So here's the rifle.
Well, let's see what we got here. It's just like Christmas around here every day.
I know. I have a feeling you'll know what it is.
Okay, well, got ourselves a Remington 740 or 742 semi-automatic rifle.
Yeah. This one's in 243. That's one of the things I know about it.
And probably your grandfather used it to keep the freezer full.
He did, and he I know it was manufactured in '66, as far as the stamp is concerned, and then probably sold after '68. Because it's got a serial number, and they didn't start putting the serial numbers on there till '68. So my assumption is he bought this after 1968.
These rifles would have had serial numbers right from the beginning
of
the production.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
There was a law in '68 that you had to start having serial numbers.
Okay.
But lots of gun companies serialized their weapons before that.
Okay.
Going well back into the 1800s. So we got the typical northern whitetail see-through scope rings. Mm-hmm. So we can make sure that when we're using the scope, our head's floating around in space there. Yep. We're missing a cover over here.
Okay.
That it's kind of a plastic dust cover that goes on that and slides back and forth, and that's also typical. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. They did have a life, and they often got damaged when the gun was taken apart and didn't get replaced. And then outside of that,
it seems like the action goes fairly smoothly.
It does seem to operate right. It hasn't been bastardized with a recoil pad. It's still just got its plastic Remington butt plate on it.
And what a beautiful rifle to see sight unseen shipped to me as a transfer.
That's it, just like Christmas.
Yeah.
And it still has the grip cap on it, which again, those get knocked off and oftentimes don't get replaced. These magazines are getting to be like gold.
Really?
Yeah, because they ain't making any more of them.
Okay.
But there's a lot of rifles that use them, both semi-automatic and pump style from Remington, and the only ones that I know of that are available are 10-rounders, which usually aren't appropriate for hunting, because you usually have a 5 or 6 round maximum.
So I know that it also has the little slide release on the magazine, which I thought was kind of interesting.
Yes. Without the magazine, it won't stay open, and we do have a little rust in the chamber. We're going to have to address that.
I saw a little bit of pitting on the barrel, and that's pretty much what I want to do, Nick. I want to stop the degradation of the rifle.
Yeah, we can do that. It does have an extractor in it, so that's good. That's another thing that's often missing on those.
Okay.
But yeah, we can arrest this, and we can actually knock some of that scale off of there. We got some stuff that'll take that off. And
now I'm assuming it's factory blue.
Yep.
Still, and does it need to be re-blued or anything like that?
Well, I mean, it would get re-blued if we were trying to return it to original,
factory,
but the pitting that we have in here is quite deep.
Yeah.
So getting enough material off of that so that we wouldn't see it under the new bluing would be quite a chore because it is so deep. But like I said, once we get that pitting off of there and running some cold blue over that, it won't jump out at you so much, and it won't feel rough as rough to you. So
excellent.
That'll take care of that. Yeah, outside of that, it's pretty well cared for a rifle. We've got some scratches down at the bottom, no doubt from banging around in a footwell of a pickup truck.
Yes, sir. Exactly. Back when they allowed you to put it in the back of your window. I do know he took a deer with this rifle pretty much every year of his life, starting in the 70s. And it did look like there was a little bit of sticker goo on the back, and it probably come off with just a little bit on the other side.
Yeah,
actually.
I see a bunch of things on here. Looks like a little paint there where it was banged against something.
Yeah, and there's that sticker goo.
Yeah, whatever that is, and there's a little abrasion there as well. So
as far as like
a big dent
keeping
there.
the personality, the dings, in the wood, all that, from leaning it up against his truck, I love that.
That's part of the character.
Right,
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah, these guns, they don't have a lot of value, although they're worth more now than they ever were new, because they do have kind of a cult following. I have one of these myself.
Okay.
Yeah, mine's
a 7.42?
Mine's a 30-06.
Okay.
But it's a 7400 like this one.
Yeah.
And it came to me again with these see-through rings on it, and unmolested as far as the recoil pad and that. But yeah, we can certainly get this taken care of for you.
Okay, great.
Get it taken apart, get it cleaned up, do some cosmetic work to it.
I think it's a real beauty to just receive kind of sight unseen. I thought it was a real nice one, and I also noticed that these are rusted on a lot of the ones that I've seen.
The bead is missing off of that.
Oh, okay.
But we can replace that if you want.
Yeah, why not? It seems like a good thing.
We'll make it a little easier to shoot.
Yeah.
You're right about these front sights. They're kind of complicated and have a lot of little nooks and crannies in them, so they do hold water and
now I do
get rusty sometimes.
I know that I watched a couple videos, and they said once you get down to the trigger group, there's like this pin in there that apparently they put in and then they grind down while it's in. There could be a couple tricky pieces in there. I'm not saying that we need to take it all the way down even, but I mean it's working properly, and if it's still nice in there, then I guess clean it up as best you possibly can.
We'll absolutely take care of that for you.
Great. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Nick, I appreciate you doing the video for me. Thank you very much.
Not at all. Glad to help.
How long you been in the business?
23 years.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, cool, man. I'm going to leave that baby with you, and we'll do a part 2 later on and come back and pick it up. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming by today.
Thank you.